slow. Learn to take it well. I only wish my words could convince myself that it just wasn't real. But that's not the way it feels.
Should we start the show or should
Are we good? Cameras are rolling. Hey, everybody. Should we call the audience something? Hey, friends.
We don't have a name yet.
Friends
Dot with Tim and Scott.
Hey, buddies. It's ... with Tim and... You don't like buddies?
No, buddies is good, yeah.
Okay, buddies.
Yeah. Buddies for now.
Hey, buddies for now. It's the ... with Tim and Scott show. I'm Tim.
Yeah, I'm Scott.
That's Scott.
This is Scott.
There you go. And today we're going to be talking about a crazy experience we had at the... Was that too much for you, the crazy?
Nope.
At the Windsor Express basketball game. But first, Scott, you were thinking about something today.
Yes, I was. I've been thinking about this for a while.
Oh, a lot of research gone into this one.
So, yeah, recently I was a cement monkey in the past.
Right.
Shout out to any cement monkeys listening.
Well, that's just what I called you, be on your back.
Well, little did you know you're using the proper term.
Oh, good.
That's actually what we're called. The monkey, he just, moves a wheelbarrow.
Right.
Rakes. Does, monkey stuff. Gets
Shovel
like a
things.
wrench, a shovel.
Yeah, gets the boss man a wrench.
Gets the boss man a wrench.
Yeah.
And then we were camping. Me and my friends were camping, and we figured out the hierarchy.
Mm-hmm.
Say like on a job site.
Right. Yeah.
But
it's like
the
construction
hierarchy
site.
of people.
Yeah.
Within the cement world.
Right.
So say me, a monkey.
Monkey's the lowest.
Monkey's pretty low.
There's a lower than a monkey.
I'm gonna get to the lowest at the bottom.
All right, I'll let you roll.
Monkey pretty low. Not much you can do. Above that, you're a finisher.
Oh, wow.
And you
I
know
like
what?
that.
You're a finisher. You're making $45 an hour.
What? Why are you doing this accent?
Because once you're a finisher, a cement finisher,
Yeah.
you're Italian.
I thought you're from Boston. Why don't you know what accent you're doing?
The thing about finishers is that you could just be born a cement finisher. Think of somebody really Italian,
Yeah.
They got an Italian name. You want to throw a name out there?
Armando.
All I'm saying is that Armando could have been picked from high school, called over the announcement, said, could Armando Freggianini come down to the office? We need a finisher down here. You're making $45 an hour.
That's how much a finisher makes.
I can't even disclose how much they make. Let's just say they're making $45 an hour.
That's a lot of money.
And then, so, you're a finisher, you're doing all right.
Yeah.
You're doing all right. And
then you're not doing the labor. You're just coming in, cleaning up, making it look pretty.
Yeah, you're still doing labor. You're still doing labor, but you're
not yelled at to get stuff like the monkey.
Yeah, you're not a monkey.
You're not lifting heavy things.
Yeah.
You're just coming in and being like, do it this way.
Yeah, finish it like this.
Perfect.
Some people are born with that.
Armando
they say that,
Fraganucci.
blood is thicker than water. What's thicker than blood? Cement.
Cements, okay.
So you just keep that in mind.
Gotcha. I'll write that down.
So, then we got our finishers. Above the finisher,
yep.
It's the boss.
The boss. So there's three. There's not much to this hierarchy.
It's not over at the boss.
Oh, okay.
Then the boss, he's mostly in charge.
He's like, finisher, get over there and finish.
Finisher, monkey.
Monkey, out of the way.
Monkey, go do something.
Finisher,
finish it off.
Yeah.
That's the boss.
That's the boss.
And then, above all.
Whoa.
Above the boss, above everybody.
Right.
The homeowner.
Oh, what is this, a commercial for the cement company you worked for?
I'm just telling you how it is. I'm just telling you the facts right now.
Right.
The homeowner is basic, without the homeowner,
right,
there's no cement to be poured.
Right.
You got to remember that there.
Yes, absolutely.
Without somebody wanting a 5 feet extension off of their back patio.
Yeah.
And so they need some monkeys, a finisher, and a boss to come in.
Right.
Then there is no job. You know what I'm saying?
I gotcha.
So the homeowner
is still
the
talks
homeowner
like the
is number one.
They talk like the finisher.
Yeah. Once you get above finisher in cement,
you get
you
an
should be
accent.
talking a little more, mature.
Got it.
Let's just
Okay.
say that.
Yeah.
But then, I saved the best for last.
The lowest of
The
low.
lowest of the low. Below the monkey. He's basically the monkey's boss.
Right.
Or the monkey is this guy's boss.
Yeah.
The cement truck driver.
What? Come on. That's a big job.
Let me tell you, I wish I could tell you me as a monkey.
Yeah.
I got to tell them what to do. I got to tell them where to back up. I got to tell them, hey, I need your water. And I tell them when to leave.
Get out of here.
Hey, we're done with you. Get the hell out of here. So, being the monkey ain't that bad. Because you get to tell the driver
What to do.
what to do.
But the driver's like, fuck you, man. I drive this truck perfectly.
Yeah.
It's like, I got my own boss.
The driver doesn't want to accept that he's the bottom of the rung.
I feel like the driver would be up there with finisher.
Yeah, but just in my, make-believe sort of hierarchy.
You wanted to be in charge of something.
Yeah. So, I'm in charge of the driver.
Okay, this is a good hierarchy. Like
Yeah,
you
it's
put
just
the
like-
homeowner, like you
Oh,
did
yeah.
in a commercial. We don't leave until you're satisfied, homeowner.
Without the homeowner, there is no basement.
There is no job.
And that's true.
I like how you fell in line with the corporate speak from this job here.
Yeah.
How many monkeys are there per finisher and boss?
Great question. There's
Oh,
probably
thank
like 2 to 3 monkeys per finisher.
Yeah.
And then, usually there's probably 3 monkeys. Say if there's 5 monkeys. There's 5 monkeys. There's probably 2 finishes
Right.
and 1 boss.
Gotcha. Good.
And then 1 homeowner.
Obviously. Well, what if they're a married couple?
What's ours is yours.
All right.
What's ours is yours.
Well, this was good, Scott. Keep having your thoughts.
Just get us, and now we can get into our real topic of the
The
show.
Windsor Express basketball game. we
That
attended.
was nuts.
It was fun. Did you have fun?
I did
Overall score of the night?
like 100 to 80. Oh yeah.
No, not the basketball game.
I don't know.
It was an
I'll
8.
rate it. I'll rate it at the end
All right.
because we had a long night.
Yeah. So this was a comedy show inside the arena, inside a bar in the arena, I should say.
Yeah.
And then after the comedy show, immediately following, everybody from the bar walks in, sits where they please in the arena, and watches the Windsor Express basketball game.
Yes.
Yes.
That's exactly what happened. And so the show is at 6:00,
Yes.
which is early, but
Yeah.
the game's at 7. So I mean.
Yeah, we got an hour.
And so me and you, we're fucking good guys. We're there 5:30.
I think I was there at 5, and I just started walking around to try to find the show. If you're not familiar with the WFCU Centre, big place.
Yeah, it is.
There's like community rinks, then there's the official rink. So I was just walking around the community rinks trying to find the comedy show. Nobody told me where to go or what to do. So I'm just watching children playing hockey like by myself. Like I'm just walking around with a notebook.
Yeah.
Like
Like
staring at the
you're a
boards.
scout.
Yeah.
You're like scouting.
Oh,
Like,
Aiden, 8-year-old Aiden. That'll be. We should check him out a little bit later. No, I'm just a scout. I'm not a creep.
Yeah.
Don't worry, fathers.
Anaheim Ducks.
Yeah. So I think I walked into every available room, even the locker rooms at the community rinks, and then I gave up and I was just like, "Where are you?" And you were like outside smoking, I guess.
Yeah.
So I ended up walking out of there, meeting you.
Yep. We had that nice long approach to a person when you guys are different ways, but you're still a ways away. And you have
so
to
you
walk.
realize you've already done the exciting, "Oh, I found you."
Yeah.
And now you're just walking towards the guy, so your excitement diminishes. So by the time you get there, like, yeah, hey, cool.
Yeah, so we meet and then we put our heads together. We could say,
Like-
let's go to gate 2.
Well, I didn't even know to go to gate 2. I messaged him.
Yeah, that's true.
And then he just copy and pasted like he didn't say like, oh, come over to gate 2. I'm here. He like.
Yeah, he basically
like,
said,
went
you're
on
like, thank you
Facebook."
for your valiant customer service. We appreciate your understanding. Go to gate 2 at your earliest convenience.
Just look to the table on the right.
Sincerely, Curtis Coleman
And Productions.
and affiliates. Curtis Coleman Productions.
It's like you had to log into the Facebook to copy that and then put it in the thing instead of being like gate 2. It was like a big fuck you to Tim, I feel like. How would you take that?
Yeah.
I thought it was like, I don't even want to talk. I just want to have like a layer of technology between us. Like, I don't want to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
Monkey. Dance monkey.
Dance monkey. You're a monkey as a driver.
Yeah, basically.
So then
We go to gate 2.
go to gate 2, and then we're standing in like the foyer part, or like the doors in between the doors.
Yeah, the heat curtain area.
Yeah.
Where they you know how there's a door, then a area, then another door to keep the heat in. And we'll take a quick commercial break. Do you enjoy comedy? Well, do we have a show for you? Craftheads Brewery, every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Come on down and see Tim and Scott. Tell Tim and Scott sent you, and we might buy you a drink, depending on if Scott's there with money on his hands. He works a cash job, so you never know. But anyway, back to the show. Time in. So that was a long time out. So we have 2 longs and 3 shorts left this half. Basketball joke.
Yeah.
You can't leave me hanging like that.
I guess
At least fake laugh.
I should have.
Give
That
me
was
a little something.
That was a little
You
harsh.
set me up for failure there, you fuck. You said it was a funny joke in the break, and then you're like, you just let me hang.
I don't know if I actually said that.
With your eyes.
Yeah.
You went, ha.
My eyes, though, like, say a lot.
You got lion eyes.
Yeah, my eyes speak a lot.
Gotcha. But anyway, so we meet outside gate 2.
Yeah, where we should be.
Yeah, and I know this because I messaged him, Curtis, saying, hey, where do I go? I've just walked around the community rinks, watched like 3 children's hockey games, went into like 3 different rooms. One of them, there was a people just taking a English as a second language test. I just walked in and I was like, ooh, not the right place.
Yeah.
No comedy show here. And then so I was like, where should we go? And he copies and pastes the thing. It says,
Yeah.
Proceed to gate 2 upon arrival to the WFCU Centre and look for the table on your right. There will be an attendant there who will grant you a ticket.
Yeah, that is a pretty asshole move right there.
Because I'm a person.
Yeah.
He copied and pasted. He had to log.
You're his quote-unquote friend.
Yes. And
at least.
He treats me like I'm a patron that just bought a ticket off of him.
Yeah.
So we meet at gate 2.
Yeah, and then, then we stand in like the door area.
Right, the door area.
Where you go through the door, and then 5 feet, 10 feet from there is another door.
Right. The lobby thing.
The lobby, yeah.
Where you try to keep heat in.
Yeah. So we stood there for like half an hour.
Yeah, we're just with the heat area.
That was stupid.
There was the table that had like Curtis Coleman and guests.
Yeah, it says,
on like a standard piece of A4 paper just printed and taped to the table. But there was nobody at the table to take our ticket or help us in any way. And all the doors were locked to get in to the second level of doors.
Yeah.
So we're just standing there wondering what to do.
Uh-huh.
Just talking. There's 2 people there who were also there for the show. I, started talking to them. Been working on being more social.
We made some friends.
Yeah.
In that door area. It was like an episode of Saw where you kind of have to get to know each other. You're standing in the fucking door.
Have to stab?
Yeah. Like, how long are we going to be in here?
Where's the key? Is it in your eye? Well, have you seen those movies?
That's it's like pretty. That'd be fucked.
That movie is so annoying. Like, I just hate Saw so much. Because, like, who is he to judge who's living their life well? And then, like, putting a key in somebody's eye.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, that first Saw movie was really good.
But like, what are the chances? Okay, so you're in the thing, right? And now Saw's like, hey, you're not living your life fully. So I buried a key in your fucking eye that you have to dig out your eye to get the key to get out of this room or you die. Now, say if you go through all that, do you think the already depressed person would be happier living with one eye gouged out the rest of his life? You know what I mean? He's just going to end up back with Saw. Saw's going to be like, I thought I taught you a lesson last time. Now this time you're going to have to cut off an arm until you start enjoying life. Like, it's not like doing...
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it seemed like people
Am I wrong?
It was like people that did, like, wrong to somebody else or something.
I thought it was just people that... That's Dexter.
I've never seen
serial
Dexter,
killer who murders serial killers. I've never seen it either. But no, it was people who weren't enjoying their life to their fullest, right?
I don't know, actually.
So he was trying to make them decide if they wanted to live. I think that was the point of it. Somebody, anybody?
Let's move on. So
But my point, you get my point.
So the show's gonna start at 6 p.m. So we're standing in the doors.
Yeah.
And it's getting 5:30, 5:40, 5:50.
5:50. I'm getting worried.
5:50. Show starting in 10 minutes. We're still standing in the fucking hallway.
And this whole time, I think Curtis is just setting up the room. Like he's really busy moving chairs, checking the microphone.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, okay, it's fine. We'll get in, and then the show will just start. Everything will be beautiful.
And then who comes strutting in from the parking lot? Big burly, looks like he's got a blazer on, acting like the paper in there said Curtis Coleman and guess. So I was thinking maybe guess is an acronym, representing us somehow.
What would that acronym stand for? You think?
Great.
Yeah, it's in there.
Understanding.
Super.
Excellent. Scott. Tim. Scott. That would probably be it if and I didn't want to ask Curtis if that's what guess stood for. Because I don't know, maybe his guess was just like his girlfriend or something.
Yeah, that was
his guess.
That was funny too. You kept telling people, "I'm one of the guests," like everybody who walked in. And at one point, you sat at the table that. So there was the
ticket table. Yeah.
It was just a fold-out table with a piece of paper, piece of printer paper, Curtis Coleman and Guest taped to it. And then there was a chair there. So we're all standing there, obviously getting tired of standing. Yeah. And that chair looked mighty good.
It did.
So you sat in the chair, and then all of a sudden people started to think you worked there.
Yeah.
Remember?
I was worried about that.
That lady came up to you and was like, so where do I get the tickets? You're like, I don't know. I don't work here. And then she's like, well, can I put my name on the list at least? And you're like, oh, actually, these are just my jokes.
Yeah, she pointed to my notebook. That was funny.
And you're like, this is actually just nothing. I don't know. It's like she thought that, yeah, can I write that in your 80-page cahier?
Yeah, put your name in here.
Yeah.
I wanted you to be taken care of. Yeah, right next to me writing the same thing 1,000 times over and over every page.
You're just writing like dirty talk dicks. And then it'll be like Elizabeth Stapleton.
Yeah. Charles Stapleton. Those are my buddies.
And then, so then Curtis comes rolling in the blazer. Yeah. I like the blazer. Now let's judge his outfit because he put a lot of time into this outfit. The blazer.
That's probably why he was late.
Yeah, he's trying to pick out. He did the blazer. It looked great. I like the blazer. I'll say that. Then he had these.
You know why I'm sorry to interrupt. Why he's trying so hard to look good is because he knows his clock is ticking. Of he's gonna go bald. Once you're a big guy, it's hard to you can transition to he could transition to like Dwayne the Rock Johnson sort of strength with all that potential transitioning stuff he has in his body. You know what I'm saying?
You mean under all the
fat to muscle?
Under all the burliness, there's muscle. Is what you're saying.
Well, yeah.
He's carrying around like 100-pound backpack.
Yeah.
Like if you just walked around with a 100-pound backpack, you'd gain some muscle.
For sure.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So maybe that's why he's really
trying
thinks
hard to look
he's
good?
Trying harder because he knows like me, you know, when I'm 40, 50, like I could still be like Time Magazine's sexiest man alive. Like
Well,
those are just my genetics.
I think you've
like,
only improved with time. I mean, you got this hat going on. But
Yeah.
no, I would say it's more that he's a burlier guy, so you have to take more, or maybe he just cares about his appearance. But this is my theory. You know, if you're a burlier guy, as you say, who's balding, as you say, this is all Scott's opinions, as you say.
I don't have opinions. I just tell it how
Facts.
it is. Yeah.
These facts.
I've never had an opinion.
Gotcha. You know, you got to dress nicer to compensate for your burliness. Whereas you, People Magazine's 32 sexiest man alive.
42.
42 sexiest man alive. You get to wear, you know, this sweatshirt covered in cat hair.
Yep.
Or this baseball hat you found on the ground.
Yep.
Yeah, because you're a good-looking guy. You got nothing to worry about.
Well, jeez. Thank you so much, Tim. Like,
no problem. It's not
I'm
me
not
saying that.
gay.
It's
I'm
Time
not-
Magazine's
Yeah.
sexiest. I don't even think, isn't it People or Us? Yeah.
Us magazines.
Yeah. Time Magazine is like.
When they buy it,
Yeah.
they buy the rights to sexiest man alive.
Exactly. But anyway, and then, so the blazer, great, liked it. The pants, good, whatever. But then he's wearing these basketball shoes that are
Yeah.
just like obnoxiously basketball. It was like he was like a 48-year-old man trying to hang on to his youth.
Yeah.
Would you say that?
Well, yeah, because you can't really wear a blazer and
Right.
then, you know, your Air Jordans.
But they weren't even, they were like over the top Air Jordans.
Yeah, they kind of had like some wings coming out the top. And
Yeah. They were high top basketball
Like
sneakers.
mid dunk.
And I get it. When you're a burlier guy, you need the ankle support. But not with a blazer.
Yeah. Not
Yeah.
with a blazer. Yeah. Plus, you know, he probably has some like, you know, some ankle straps that you ever see. You know
The
what I
Velcro
mean?
ones? Yeah, I think those ones had it.
I mean, we might have to pitch in for some for him. I don't know.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
so he rolls in 550. I'm thinking, okay, good for him. He's on. You know, I was
He
actually
came earlier, got everything set up.
yeah,
Checked in.
Yeah.
Then he had to just
Oh,
go
you
home
were
and
here.
change.
You were here at 3.
Moving
okay.
chairs. You don't do that in a blazer and your finest basketball shoes.
Yeah.
So you had to go home and change. Get ready for the show. I got it. Yeah, of course.
And then he somehow gets us in past the second door. Which
I think
we
a
were,
guy just opened the door,
Yeah.
which was funny.
And then so we're in there.
Well, like just the two. It was three of us, and he had a lady in the lobby. Are we talking about this? Or is
Yeah.
this off limits.
I guess he had a lady in the lobby who we got to know in the door area.
And all great.
We didn't get to know her, but we got to be with her in her presence.
Yeah, her aura.
Yes.
But he left her in the lobby. He then locked the door behind him.
I bet they might argue about that.
That's what as soon as he did that, I was like, ooh. That's not a good move.
Yeah, well, she's got to wait for the ticket attendant.
Yeah. Hey, sorry, sweetie.
No
Get a
free
ticket.
tickets.
No, I can't even open this door a little bit more. Sorry. Nope. It's already closed. There's no coming. I can't. It's
Yeah.
locked.
That was funny.
Yeah. And then we like walked. And then I think he did, to his credit, he did realize he left her in the lobby.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I kind of left my girlfriend in the lobby.
Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made. But anyway, you keep going.
So then we get to the bar area.
The
of
Crown Royal Lounge.
The Crown Royal Lounge. Very nice name.
And a very nice
And
bar.
then like this other lady, Mel's already there. Other
Yeah.
comic.
I was
So
like,
I
how
was
did
like,
you
how
get
did
in
you get
here?
in here? Through the community rink?
Yeah.
How'd you see Aiden play today? How was Aiden?
Yeah. I got him on my scouting report. He's
Yeah.
top 10 in the province.
And it's like an airport lounge. That's what the room was like.
Now,
where-
Scott, have you ever been to an airport?
No, I've never.
Okay.
been there.
so
So
what
you-
are you actually basing this off of?
I saw a movie one time where
The airport lounge.
us and a few monkeys got together.
In the airport
Yeah.
lounge. But it was like a swanky, it was like a place trying to be swanky like it would, like the first class lounge. at-
Yeah, like
the
the-
Delta Sky Lounge, which,
At LAX.
or in Detroit. Have you
Yeah.
ever been? I've been one time.
The Delta
Tell you
Sky
what,
Lounge?
yeah.
Tell me about it.
All right, you need a first class ticket to get in. I went with my boss, so I got to ride first class the only time in my life. Now, let me tell you, they had the soup. I think it was like a Thai peanut soup. I must have had 18 cups. And then they had, you could just pour your own scotch. I don't even like scotch, but I was like, well, I'm here. I gotta.
And it was all like on the plane, like on the house.
No, this is just
on the
in
house,
airport.
as in on. Oh, it was in the airport. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, all that's on the house. Yeah, with the ticket. You
Yeah.
get into the lounge. You show your ticket, and then they're like, come on in.
Wow.
And then you just help yourself to soups, platters of cheeses, any scotch, and other things you want.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and you just sit there eating cups of soup. Then you get on the plane, and then they
Fuck,
just
if
give
you're
you
rich.
champagne.
Yeah, really?
Yeah,
It's
and the
just like they
seats.
just get you drunk.
The seats go all the way, like you're just laying down in a bed.
It's worth it. Show up like 2 days early. You know what I mean? For your flight.
Just live there like while we're here. No, I'm trying not to
Yeah,
spend money on groceries so I can afford this.
When's my flight? November 8th. Look at my first class ticket. Let me talk to your supervisor. I'll wait.
Sir, it's August 20th.
Why am I filming for my protection and yours?
Why would you be filming in this situation?
It's like, escalate it.
And then they
like a
let you get
scene.
in.
Because, if you got a ticket, you got a ticket. You buy one for like 6 months ahead. And then that's just like your bar you go to hang out. Like,
Yeah, makes
where do you want to
sense.
go
You're just always
drink?
stopping in. Guys, we got to go to the first
go to
class
the
Delta
airport.
Lounge tonight.
Okay, we're going bar hopping.
To the airport
First,
lounge.
we're going to finish at the airport.
Oh, it's gonna
Because
be
it's
sweet.
24 hours, so.
Yeah.
You guys actually can't come in the lounge unless you buy a first class ticket. I'm just a drunk. And I'm addicted to platters of cheese.
But anyway, we digress. So now we're
We
in
digress.
the airport lounge type bar.
Yeah, it was like leather couches. It
Lots
was
of
like
leather.
a bunch of
White
leather couches.
White
but the room was
leather.
like really big, so you had to
Huge.
like.
And it was long like an airport lounge would be. Very long.
Yeah, that's where I kind of got my impression from the films.
Right.
That
yeah.
it might have been like an
It
airport
extended.
lounge. Yeah,
Not a lot of depth to it.
couple mirrors, shit like that. Like
Yeah. And these
only
tables,
stuff a swanky can afford, like
exactly.
mirrors and
leather
shit.
couches.
Yeah,
It looked nice though. I was actually impressed by where it was.
it
But
did. Yeah,
all there was a microphone stand on a carpet. And
I
then,
like that though.
Yeah, I like that as well. And then near the microphone, no tables for like at least 20 feet.
Yeah, did you burp there?
No.
Yeah. So then,
Why would you call me out? Why would you? I didn't burp. I like hiccuped.
you like swallowed something. So
If we were in public, would you?
so we're
Why would you say that? We're just recording. You couldn't have let it go. Like I went like this. This is what I did.
I don't know if you need water. I
Hey,
thought
why
you
did
might
you
have been
just fart your pants?
thought you might have peed your pants and you were like gulped because you were like.
But it just destroys the whole flow. We were like getting going a little here. We're telling a fucking story. Now we went off for like 20 minutes on this fucking airport lounge. And now we're talking about burping and shitting. Like this isn't, we're already halfway through the thing. And
I
we
mean-
haven't even got, no one's dribbled a ball yet.
I mean, I'm just talking about what like you want to talk about to keep you happy and shit. Like,
I like this topic, but you also suggested we talk about the night.
so we're okay to move on. Like you didn't like
Well, let's just get it on.
swallow something. Okay, so
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
so then
Yeah, we're in the airport lounge.
so then it's like 6 o'clock. Showtime is 6 o'clock,
Right.
and it's 6.
And the game starts at 7.
Yeah, and there's nobody in there
And
yet.
there's 5 of us going up
Yeah.
on stage. So do the math.
So time keeps ticking by. 6:05,
Tick-tock.
6:10,
Tick-tock.
6:15, 6. I don't even think
20.
the show started. 6:20,
Right, whoa.
and the show still didn't start.
Yeah.
40 minutes till tip off. I'm thinking, okay, like I was actually fine with it, but because I was going up first, so
You're like,
nobody can really get in my
yeah.
way.
You're like, I'm definitely making the anthem for sure. I'm
Yeah.
just going to do this, go out there, get
Yeah.
the whole experience.
So then, yeah, we started at say 6:25,
Right.
roughy,
Yeah.
and then and so I was like the warm up guy. That's how it was.
That was funny.
I was like the warm up guy for like, say, an episode of Everybody Loves Raymond, with
Right.
a live studio audience.
You come out first.
And then I'm coming out with, like, a bow tie and, like, some
Right.
spinning plates, warm people up.
Right, because basically what happened was Curtis was like, Scott, you'll go up first, then you'll introduce me, and then I'll host.
Yeah.
So you were just like the guy who does
The dirty job of, like,
you know, yeah,
the first part, which is, like, the hard part.
yeah, and then you don't get the glory of hosting, which is you get to keep coming back up and people like you
Yeah. And
more
you
and
can
more
close
because you're
it
the
off
host. Yeah, and you get to have little quips
Yeah.
in between, make them laugh.
Yeah.
People like the host, right?
If he's good. Right?
Or she.
If she's good. If they's good.
Yeah, they exactly. But like even if you're but I feel like it's easier to be liked if you keep coming back up because they're like this guy again. I like this guy.
Yeah.
They get a familiarity.
I'm with you there.
Well,
So he robs me of that. you
Yeah.
know. But I did good, so I was happy.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
couldn't get taken down after
He also
that.
robbed you of. So he doesn't even give you an intro to go up. He doesn't go like, and we're starting the show now, so give it up for your first comedian,
Yeah.
Scott Gahn. He just goes. He's just in a chair texting, which was like kind of like slightly irritating. He was just like, no, just go. No, fucking go.
Yeah.
So you just have to walk up there.
Because I actually think I'm pretty good at
I will say you
walking
are.
up there
And being like, what's
and
going on
getting
up here?
yeah.
Hey, where's the water?
Hey, what is this, an airport lounge? Where's the cheese?
Actually, you said something really funny. You said it was like you're playing to 5 living rooms.
Yeah.
I didn't do it justice because I don't have your skills. But
Yeah.
I laughed. If they were in my head, they would have laughed.
Yeah.
If they were there.
And then so then
It went well for you.
went well for me. So I did my duty, left.
And that's what's great about doing the duty. Is you get to sit the rest of the show in peace. Like, I've already done nothing. I have nothing to be anxious about. I can just relax.
Yeah, that is a good feeling.
That is a great feeling, yes. The relaxing.
And then you close her out.
I closed her out.
I mean, I know you're not happy about your performance.
It was a tough performance, let's say that. It was a rough one. No, it wasn't even that rough. I
No, it
started
wasn't.
well.
Yeah,
Started well. The bartender was laughing.
toughest audience.
Pretty
member.
lady laughing. So I was like, this is going to go great. If the bartender's laughing, things will go well. And then I get into my old reliable bit about cuddling. It's old
Mhm.
reliable.
Yep.
Never fails me.
I'll laugh 1,000 times every time you say it.
I feel like you probably think I'm a loser for doing it. I don't know what your opinion is. But
No.
Okay. I just always assume you just think the worst of me, I guess. But it starts to not work. And then before I went up, we talked about how wide the room was and you were like, you got to play it like it's 2 different audiences. One's all the way down the airport lounge in check-in gate 21,
Yeah.
and the other's down in gate 72. So you just gotta. So I had that in my head, and I could feel I'm losing the audience on this cuddling bit. But then I'm like, okay, well, do whatever you do not diminish your energy and do not fall into yourself. Just keep the energy up. You know, you got to power through. You got to always show confidence out there.
Yeah.
But the thing is, once I up my energy, and then I had that in my mind, I'm just jumping from airport gate to airport gate, like gate 21. What's up? Oh, hey, like so that I felt like fucked me as well because now that's in my head, and then not to mention the game starts during my set, so all these old people just who had season tickets or something just start rolling out in front of me.
Yeah.
They got to make the game.
That's why when I was watching you, I was like happy because I was like, I got it made compared to Tim.
Yeah.
Nobody's leaving. Show just started. Where are you gonna go?
Nowhere.
Nowhere to go.
Got to sit in this airport lounge for your flight.
Yeah. By the time you're going up,
Yeah.
everyone else has been up. They're done with comedy.
So it's tough. It was tough to do.
They got tip off and national anthem to see.
Yeah.
They
So-
gotta buy their 50-50 ticket.
They got to do
All
all
that shit takes time. They gotta go to the bathroom before the game. I mean, they already went to the bathroom before the comedy show, but they're an older crowd, so they gotta go again.
Exactly.
It's just how it is.
Great point, Scott.
So what else happened?
Oh, then I finished my set. I thought I ended on a joke. Everybody laughed, and then I got off the stage.
Oh, nice.
It went okay.
So then the show's over.
Yes.
We leave the Crown Royal Lounge. Happy as a clam. We got 2 free beers.
Nice.
You
Yeah.
remember
from the
that? That
bartender.
was pretty nice.
That was before she saw my set.
Yeah. Glad we got them while we did.
Yeah.
And then, I want to go outside and smoke
Yeah.
marijuana and a bunch of other stuff too, opiates, like everything. But then you can't leave and come back in.
It's just a rule.
I don't like those place kind of rules.
And then, yeah, I know. It's like a Windsor Express game. It's not like we're trying to sneak people into the game. There's like 5,000 empty seats there.
Yeah.
Like they filled a good amount of seats.
500 people maybe.
I'd say 1,000 people, which is great for a semi-pro basketball league in Windsor.
Yeah.
But there's like an extra 5,000 seats. Like who's sneaking people in? Like, and what does it matter?
Yeah.
You know?
So then, yeah, and then
Then they also said you can't smoke on the entire property, so you violated their rules.
Yeah, I already violated that. But then Curtis, I hit his dab pen in the bathroom. I'm outing him.
I had to talk to his girlfriend.
Yep.
It was a nice conversation.
Good.
Talked about comedy.
Nice.
She said, you didn't do as well as I thought. I was like, that's a little harsh. I just met you. What? Curtis tell you to say that?
Hey, fuck.
Yeah.
People's tastes are the same, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. There's a reason why there.
And then, we get into the basketball game. Yeah. And it was awesome.
I enjoyed myself.
We're sitting behind the away team.
We're booing them. Boo London.
Yeah, boo London. Boo London.
Yeah.
That was fun, actually, booing them.
Making fun of their coach.
And we had great seats. Like, you could see everything. It was slightly elevated.
It was
so, like
10 rows up.
Yeah, it was, like, perfect.
Okay.
But then Curtis, he thinks, it's better than this perfect seat where you can see everything. Courtside.
And we'll get back to that after these messages from some of our sponsors.
Hey, you know what, Tim? You're always saying to me, I want to go dancing with some barely legal 19-year-olds and Indian fellas. And you know where you got to go? Wild Child. They'd throw confetti from the ceiling as if they're celebrating something, but really nothing's happened. And you know what? There's lights going off, so it's a nice, beautiful, simulated, fake, stimulating environment that you got to be 20 years old to appreciate. But hey, you're stuck in your youth, so go to Wild Child, dance with all the Indians you want, and heck, have the time of your life. And hey, tell them Tim and Scott sent you. Now back to the show.
And
time in. I mean, you weren't gonna say it, so
we have 4 timeouts left. Okay, yeah. So
he wants to go sit upgrade to courtside.
We're having fun.
And I'm thinking, that's where Drake sits. That's where Jack Harlow sits. That's where Rihanna sits. That's where Jack Nicholson sits.
Yes.
So I'm thinking, actually this might be a good seat.
Right.
If these people actually want to sit there,
Right. So you're like, okay, yeah, let's go courtside.
Yeah, okay. I was down. But he just wanted it for all the wrong reasons.
Exactly.
He wanted it because, like, I just think it's cool.
There's a thing. Okay, so we made it down there eventually, but there's a thing that some people have where they just can't be in the moment. They always have to be upgraded. Now, I had this with a certain girlfriend of mine where everywhere we went, it was like the night wasn't spending time together. The night was trying to upgrade. Oh, wouldn't it be better if we got that table? It's like, well, we're having fun now, but wouldn't it be better? It's like you can't always grass is greener yourself. You got to be on the lawn you're on sometimes.
Exactly.
And we were having fun on the lawn we were on.
We were having a good time. I was being vocal. Yeah. There's a good spot to be vocal.
Yeah, we're behind the away team bench.
Yeah.
We're watching them lose their shit because they're down by 20, and their coach is like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, that was actually fun to see.
Yeah, and I was like, first thing you should do is get a better fitting suit.
Hey, trains leaving to London. Choo Whoo.
Yeah, because of the Windsor Express.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was yelling Choo Whoo a lot.
Yeah, Choo Whoo.
A lot of fun, though.
I laughed so hard at that for like a week that you changed Choo Choo to Choo Whoo. And somehow that's your brilliance. Just like the stupidest fucking thing.
Yeah, and I honestly don't even think that's an original. I think I'm picked that up somewhere
Oh, okay.
and just held on to it.
Simpsons?
No.
Okay.
Choo Whoo. And so we go courtside at the halftime.
Right.
And we're second row courtside.
Yeah, so now I got this guy's head in my way.
Directly in front of you. No elevation at all.
We're behind the basket.
Yeah, and we're behind.
So I can't even see what's going on down at the other basket.
Yeah, so we're not even
in a prime.
In the middle where Drake and Jack Harlow sit and,
Spike Lee
when
do
they
the right
all go
thing.
hang out and shit. Like,
yeah.
With fucking Madonna.
Where you can see everything.
Yeah.
I could not trip a referee if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, at halftime, I saw all those seats on the court side that were empty, and I'm thinking, fuck, we could maybe go sit there.
That's where I need to criticize you, because you're criticizing Curtis for the upgrade culture. But then as soon as we're down there, Scott's falling into it.
Yep.
He's trying to upgrade. He's like, so let me tell it. He sees all these empty seats. He's like, maybe if they don't come back, we can sit there. And then a couple comes back, sits down. He's like, well, what about there? There's some seats there. And it was the home team's bench. And he's like, oh, wait, those are their seats. Like, that's where, hey, there's like 20 seats right over there we could sneak over to. It's in the middle, right by the scorer's table.
Yeah. I was like pretty optimistic there. I'm like, fuck, if they don't come back, like, I'm down to go for it.
Yeah.
And then when the Windsor Express sat there, I'm like, fuck.
How much did those cost?
How much did you pay for that? And then, another thing you like too, when we were sitting at our shittier courtside seats behind the big man, behind all the other people in front of us. Mm-hmm. So we only get a good view of the free throw at this side.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
Everything else is like you can't see it anymore.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, we were sitting there and all those kids were not courtside. They were looking at courtside, wishing they could get over that barrier.
How do we get there?
And so I raised a beer to them. I says, hey, kids, stay in school, study hard. One day you could make it courtside. Cheers.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Hopefully those kids take my advice.
Yeah, I hope so too. I mean, it would be nice if you changed the
Here's the thing, though.
Better.
Like, it's courtside at a Windsor Express basketball game.
Well, what other courtsides are we going to sit at? In Windsor.
In Windsor, you're right.
There's only the one
That is like
courtside.
the top one. It's actually probably the top courtside this side of. If we would have to go to a London Lightning game.
Yeah.
And see them
They're
play.
Probably
yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, so you're diminishing our courtside seats, but yes, it is stupid to try to upgrade.
Yeah. Because our upgrade was a downgrade a little bit.
Yeah, but it's just everybody gets to say courtside now, which was a thing I noticed.
And
when
then
you sit courtside, everyone talks about how you're courtside.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, courtside seats, what can you do?
Hey.
One guy had a flask, and you're like, hey, you dropped your flask. He's like, hey, you need to do the sit courtside.
Yeah.
How do you think I afforded courtside?
That was funny.
Just so you know, we're
hey,
courtside.
you know what's number one? The homeowner. And then courtside seats. That's always supreme.
Why are you calling back to that? Like I'm just kidding.
For anybody listening.
That's funny. Yeah, anyway, so the courtside. Yeah, we're just courtside now.
And then there's a bunch of people with suits.
A lot of
you
suits.
posed a good question where it's like, who are these people?
There was an abnormal amount of people with suits.
Wearing a suit to a basketball game.
Right.
In Windsor.
Well, the owner of the team was one of them.
Yeah. I could see him wearing a suit.
There's others wearing suits.
It kind of pisses me off. It's kind of like the same reason Curtis is wearing a blazer.
Yeah.
He's not yet out of suit. And it's all just that image of I own the flooring company in Windsor.
Yeah.
But yes, I wear a suit.
Because I own the flooring company. I'm a big
I feel
wig.
like they're just I'm
a big swinging
wearing
dick
a suit
here.
to be like, this is an appearance.
Listen, when you own the flooring company.
Listen, when you own drywall companies.
Several
drywall companies.
Yeah.
You wear a suit when you go to a basketball game.
Yeah. Hey, why are you wearing that suit? Well, I own a drywall company, obviously.
And yep, I'm going to a basketball game. You guessed it.
What? You're at the tailor getting your suit tailored.
Like they're all
Why, are
wearing
you going
suits.
to a wedding?
Like, what is this guy, an eye doctor? And he's like, well, I'm wearing my suit.
So people know I've done well for myself.
Call me Dr. Suit. Yes, I'm at a basketball game. Choo Whoo. Choo Whoo.
Is that how the kids do it?
I never didn't see one of them yell Choo Whoo.
Yeah.
That's and they weren't none of them.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of suit people hanging out.
Bunch of suits.
Yeah, which was odd. And then I'll tell you what, though. At halftime, I snuck out of courtside, went to the concessions, got myself a little nachos with cheese. Now
I remember that.
that is delicious. You can't do that in a suit.
No,
You're gonna get cheese all over the place.
you're basically asking to go to hell.
Yeah. So I'm eating I love arena nachos. I don't know if you have a favorite thing.
Nope.
I love the liquid cheese. I can't get enough of it. Like,
I mean, that stuff is good.
yeah, I don't know what
I didn't
want
want to touch yours.
I would have offered you one.
No, I
didn't.
didn't.
I even offer you one?
No, but it's one of those things of like,
Because
I don't want to even get the taste of that liquid cheese.
Oh, because then you'll want some.
Because it's like, fuck, how do they?
If you notice, they said, do you want cheese and salsa or double cheese? Because there's 2 ports for liquids.
Yeah,
And I was like, double cheese, obviously. Like, who would ever get the salsa? Like,
I guess.
it's
I'm
delicious.
actually still stupid enough to get salsa, but
Well, what are you doing? You're having an arena.
you're right.
And then the other thing I noticed, the concession lady. Now, tell me where you stand on this. Good-looking lady. Hairy arms, like way hairier than mine, like a man's leg hairy,
Really?
like
That
a
hairy?
glow. Yeah.
Was she just like Greek?
No, they were.
And it was really
blonde
dark.
hair. Blonde hair.
There's no way.
I'm telling you,
It was that thick and it was blonde.
it was like, it was long and bushy. Like it was like if somebody like hairsprayed hair.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, where do you stand on that? Ladies with hairy arms. Now, am I in the wrong here to think
We're
like,
just talking about it right now, and it depends where you stand, maybe, to see where you're in the wrong.
well, you tell me where you stand first, then I'll just agree with you.
Well, you know what? I mean, if they're hairier than mine, which my arms are actually,
my
arms are hairless.
Same with mine. We would
Basically
have great female
hairless.
arms.
Like
We could get away as females without shaving.
yeah, I would have a great female arm.
Yeah.
Slender wrists.
I do have slender wrists, beautiful long hands.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that's not what I was doing, but yeah, exactly. You know.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, but it's never bugged me. A lady's hairy arm has never bugged me.
Okay.
But it could maybe reach a point where it did if it brushed up against me and I was thinking like, are you like,
What? Are you what?
Yeah, like, are you like a guy named Dale, like servicing my plumbing here? You know? I wouldn't want to think that. Once I thought that, I would be thinking that's not good, you know.
Right. Yeah. Once you get it in your mind.
You don't want to be thinking, is this guy like a monkey? Like, you know what I mean?
Sure.
This
I
girl
gotcha.
a monkey?
Got it.
Where do you stand? You
I'd
probably
say
want
get
to.
rid of the hair on the arms if it's that bushy as well. Yes, I didn't like it. It obviously caught my eye, and I was like, oh,
Yeah,
keep that away from my double cheese. You know, I don't need
Put a hairnet on that.
Yeah. Just wearing a mesh.
You should have
Sure.
insisted. Get it?
Can
Do you
wear
have
a
more
hairnet?
hairnets?
No. Get like 3 for your arms.
Here, let me help you.
Yeah.
I'll help you get your other arm.
Yeah, I wouldn't look at it, but yeah. But
Yeah.
anyway, where were we?
So
we're
yeah,
sitting, so we're back at courtside watching the game.
yeah, and then the game. We're basically I saw my family there who didn't make the comedy show,
Right, they got lost.
but they made it to the basketball game.
And
you
then
know?
they're like, Scott, it seems like you were a celebrity because they're coming down to the courtside barrier and waving to you, and you had to go over there like you own a drywall company and talk to.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got to talk to the people.
Sorry, I'm an eye doctor.
Yeah.
Hey,
Let me
guys.
just say hi to the people here.
Sorry, actually, I would shake your hand, but I'm in a suit.
Yeah. Sorry. Study hard, kids.
Hey.
And
yeah,
then,
that was weird.
and then I saw the mascot there,
And I was like, Scott, you should get a picture with the mascot. Because, like, anything I want to do, but I'm too embarrassed to do myself, I tend to ask you to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's, like, what I do. I don't know if you ever noticed. And usually you're just like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be funny and we all have a nice laugh. But this time you're like, I don't know. I don't want to. I would hate for my family to see me take a picture with a mascot.
No, I just got. Yeah, I just got.
You got a little
out.
Tim on you.
Yeah, I got timid.
Oh, wow. Why would you do that to me?
Oh, I'm just
Oh, man.
proper use of the word and everything. So
That is true, yes. But I felt like you were trying to insult me.
no, I was just flexing my vocabulary. You know.
Yeah.
So I did get the nice picture. I'm glad you talked me into
I
it,
was
though.
like, what do you mean?
It's a good picture with them.
Yeah.
I should have got a picture with the cheerleaders. That would have been funny.
At one point, Scott's like,
I feel like they can't say no. You know, you know what I mean?
yeah,
What else are you
obviously not.
doing?
Yeah, we could have done that. But at one point, Scott's like, I kind of want to hit on those cheerleaders. I'm just trying to think of which one to hit on. And then I was like, well, you got to hit on one of the ones on the ends. Like, you can't.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't. There's like 4 or 5 in a line.
Yeah, and you
But
can't,
just
walk
go
up
for
to
the middle. Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be an end cheerleader.
Yeah. That is funny.
But you spent so much time trying to solve the riddle that you didn't end up going to talk to no
Yeah,
cheerleaders.
no, I wasn't really. I didn't really
You're
want
not
to.
like Scott of 2018.
Yeah,
You're
I've kind
you're a
of
new man.
different guy.
Different guy. I don't take
I would want to
pictures.
buy him an $8.50 can of beer at the arena.
My man,
An
they were-
$8.50
10,
can of
just so you know, they're like 10.
Yeah.
No, like, isn't that ridiculous? But and then now, not to keep shitting on him, but so I'm sitting next to
Mr. Burley.
Mr. This is not a bad name. Burley could mean other things. Mr. Burley is sitting next to me, and then next to him is his lady, and next to me on the other side is you.
Yeah.
But that's unimportant to this part of the story. So Mr. Burley is like, "Hey, put your hand on my leg." To his lady, not me. So she puts her hand on a leg, and he's like, "Can you just move it over a little bit? I want to get my shoes in this." And he has his phone in his hand. I noticed that.
Yeah.
And then he just starts, every time the Windsor Express come down the court and shoot, he like starts filming his shoes and the lady's hand on, panning upwards at the shot, and then panning over in front of my face
Yeah.
to make it cinematic. And then as the shot is shot, he says, "Let's go!" He did that 10 times until they made the shot for his Instagram.
Yeah. That's actually pretty fucked.
That's a ridiculous amount of let's goes and shit right in my face.
To just get the perfect shot.
Of like, look how great my night is that I just set up.
I got he's keeping his blazer even out of the story.
Yeah.
But he's like, I got my
Well,
shoes.
maybe he may have done one of these watch ones where he's like,
Yeah, he probably did.
look at all this stuff.
Yeah.
I've upgraded to courtside
Yeah, like, how's your night? I'm just in Jordan's.
with a beautiful lady hand
Beautiful
on my
lady.
leg.
Just dying to touch my cock. She's reaching
It's
for
like,
it right
honey,
now.
we're in public right
Honey,
now.
honey,
What's wrong with you?
Just the thigh.
That's what I would have done. Can you just put your hand on my leg? Oh my God, we're in public. God, control yourself. I know I'm irresistibly hot.
Sexual predator. Sexual predator.
Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, like that is actually like vain as fuck, you know, like got the hand on the leg, perfect shot, and it's like, oh, they missed.
Next,
Fuck,
gotta
take
try
two.
again.
Take two on
But it's
their
not
next
even
possession.
like it's their next possession. So the balls go up the court and back
Yeah.
for him to reshoot this.
And then at the end of the game,
Yes.
he got you lying on the ground like a Victoria's Secret photographer to like take
No, that's
the,
first he goes like, "Hey, can you take a picture of me and my lady friend in front of the court?" So I take a picture. They're standing up in it. I'm taking a
naturally
picture.
they're standing up.
Yeah. So yeah, and I'm standing too.
And naturally as well, I'd say you're standing.
I'm standing naturally. Poor posture at all.
Yeah.
And I'm just standing there and I'm taking a few pictures. And I always agree to do the pictures, but then as I'm taking them, I'm like, oh, I don't know if they're going to like these. Every time I do this, I get nervous because I don't know what people like, you know? So I'm taking them. I'm like, oh, here you go. These look pretty good. He's like, make me look taller. I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm laying
You're
on
like
the...
a freaking like mirror on the wall, like
Yeah, it's like
or like a magic lamp.
And also, I can only work with what I got. Like, there's a certain point where you got to be like, well, listen, I'm a 400-pound, 5'8" man. Like, there's only so tall I'm gonna look. I thought that would get a bigger pop. That's not funny?
We're laughing. We're all laughing.
But whatever. Okay, so now I'm like, I don't even know. I didn't even think this until the next day anyway. Like, I didn't think that. I was like, okay, I guess I'll try to make you look taller. Like, I'm just like, this guy's like fucking whipping boy. He's telling me I sucked. Here's $50. He throws it at my face. He's like, why don't you fuck me next time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you reach around next time
Yeah.
when you fuck me? Yeah, that's how I
Pull
say
my
it.
hair at least,
Yeah.
goddamn
He's
it.
throwing money in my face. Anyways, now I'm laying on the ground, this dirty ground, which I did on my own volition, technically. You know, I just started laying on the ground trying to make this guy
Look as tall as
look
possible.
as tall as possible, get the highest angle.
Yeah.
I'm just rolling around like a Victoria's
People are gonna
Secret.
look at that like Curtis is 8 foot
Whoa,
5.
wow.
8'5" and slender. Good for him. He transferred his excess weight into height. What a move.
Why are you being so mean? You're being horribly mean. This
No, I'm
episode.
just saying theoretically, if you could transfer your weight to height,
Yeah, he'd be
a lot of people would.
right. Yeah, obviously.
Just saying, like.
But anyway, so yeah, I'm rolling around on the ground for this guy. I felt like such a fucking schmuck the next day. Like, cause it didn't even hit me until the next day where I was like, wait a minute, why did I?
How schmucky is that?
Why did I?
Where you're like, wait a second. When I was lying on the gymnasium floor that they just played a basketball game all over. Wait a minute.
Yes, people in suits are walking by, like shaking Curtis's hand,
Yeah.
telling me I'm an idiot. Like, oh, is this your photographer?
Oh, your worker.
Keep working, son. One day you'll be like us in suits.
Yeah. No, I see you're courtside, but second row, so
Yeah.
shit seat.
Yeah. You must be a guest of the.
Yeah. Oh, you must be Curtis's guest.
Yeah.
Great understanding, excellent Scott Tim Scott. They know us by the acronym.
Yeah, of course. Tim Scott. Okay, yes. And then the other thing, so at the end of the game, another funny thing I saw, as the players were walking off, they go to the locker room. There's like, there's like a slight tunnel, and exactly the same place where you said hi to your family. All these kids are down saying hi to the basketball players. And one kid is doing this as all the players are walking. Oh my God, you're my favorite. You're my favorite player. Oh my God.
Really?
And all the players are like, oh, yeah. But he did that to everybody. He's like fucking with them.
How old was he?
He was like 12.
He is old enough to be fucking with them.
Yeah, definitely. It's just like so insulting to be fucked with by a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
It's like, wow. I don't know. I feel like a schmuck.
That would feel like a schmuck. And then
Yeah.
you're on the...
Yeah, I'm laying
Then
on the
the-
basketball court taking a picture of Curtis, trying to make him look taller, being like, wow, these players are such fucking schmucks right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would feel like a schmuck. And then 3 days from then, they're taking a bus to Halifax to play a game.
And then
you
they're
know?
like, wait a minute. That kid said you were his favorite player too.
Wait a minute. It dawns on him like it did you. Like, wait a second.
But yeah, overall, Windsor won. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a good time. And then we're saying goodbye to everybody in the suits. We make our eye appointment with the eye doctor.
Yeah,
we
right.
go make a drywall appointment.
Yeah. We got a lot of errands done.
Yeah, we make connections.
Yeah.
And then we're leaving with Curtis
Right.
and his girl. And then he goes and talks to these pizza maker over there.
The pizza guy.
And then he's walking away with a free pizza.
This guy's like the mayor of the
This
arena.
guy's like he must be a suit.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
goddamn, we should
when
get a
did-
blazer.
Yeah. And then we're just like his guests.
Yeah.
Can we have some pizza?
We didn't ask. He offered. That's how nice
That's
he
how
was.
he's like the big boss. Like
He's the big
I
boss.
got
Hey, fellas. Hey, monkeys.
monkeys.
Get over here.
The homeowner gave us some pizza,
Pizza.
and I'm giving you guys some.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically, was the homeowner.
Yeah.
The
And
guy
it was
working
nice
there.
of them to get him to offer us pizza.
Yeah, and I was
We gotta be
actually,
fair and balanced on this.
and I was, pretty buzzed after 4 beers. So
Oh, we did get a nice drink on.
a pizza was probably good.
I enjoyed myself. That was fun. Yeah, you drank. You were like a different guy. You drank.
Yeah.
You refused to take a picture with a mascot. You tried to upgrade your seats. Like you.
Yeah,
again,
I was caught into the trance.
My theory that you're a changed man continues, and we'll get to the bottom of this. But then, what else happened? Anything?
That might have been like literally the only stuff that I think we covered it all. And then we went our separate ways. All in all, good night. You know, if you don't have anything else, Tim, let's just close this puppy out. You know,
We can close it out. Or did you want to talk about the Windsor Express a little bit? The championships.
Well, they're 2-time champs.
They are the 2-time champs.
And then we heard that they won their second championship. It's Game 7 versus Halifax.
Halifax. You heard this from me. It's like you didn't just hear it.
Yeah, this is how I heard.
This is 2015. So they won the year before, and now it's Game 7 against like I just heard from you. Yes, Halifax.
Yeah.
And then they get in a big fight with them. They beat the shit out of them fighting, and then Halifax just refuses to play the game. So they won their second championship. They won Game 7 fighting.
That was awesome.
Like the end of Slapshot.
Yeah.
Where they just win because they beat the
Bunch
shit
of
out of the other
goons.
team. Yeah.
That's a good look for Windsor.
No, yeah, we're great. Yeah.
Basically like the Pistons when like they would fight audience members and shit.
Yeah, the Palace, the Malice.
Yeah.
That was like different than their bad boy era though. Their bad boy era was like 89-90. The Malice at the Palace was their 2003-2004 championship run.
Okay.
And it was Ron Artest that went into the crowd from the Pacers.
Oh.
Not the Pistons necessarily.
I was trying to get some of the London Lightning to come and attack me like at
Well, you
first.
can't do that courtside. That's better when you're up when there's like a barrier between you.
Yeah.
You can say whatever you want. Like courtside, maybe that's why everybody just kept mentioning that they were courtside. You can't talk about anything else.
Yeah.
You got to talk about drywall.
You leave work aside at the court side.
Yeah.
You leave it at the wayside.
That's my motto. All right, let's wrap.
Yeah, this has been ... with Tim and Scott. You know, big ending for you as we just...
A lot of fun at the game. I will say that. I highly recommend a Windsor Express game, though. We had laughs.
Yeah, we should go back. We look to have the owner on the pod. I'm not even joking about that. I think we could.
If you're listening, Darius, Mr. Willis.
Yep.
That's a good name for an owner.
Mr. Willis. The
Mr.
basketball
Willis
team
wants to
is
talk
ready.
to you. Yeah, Mr. Willis.
You're cut.
Well, you can't cut Mr. Willis. All right, we're just all right.
All right.
You want to close it up?
with Tim. Like, comment, subscribe
to the YouTube
and everything.
and the Instagrams.
Mainly YouTube. Let's just get that. Just subscribe on YouTube.
That's
all
if you're watching right now, please hit the subscribe button.
All right. We'll end it on that.
Okay.
PCs.